There it is.
Hey everybody, what's up? Look who's in the do-right shop today.
Hey guys, Keith Rucker here. All right?
What's going on? So I'm gonna say it's a little bit of an unexpected visit from Keith. Not really unexpected. We knew you were coming, but it was kind of like not like we scheduled it out like a long time in advance.
Right. So I was actually going to be down here in the area for work a couple of days this week, and worked out that I had a little bit of free time in between stuff, so came by to pay a visit to my good buddy Jim.
So you want to tell them what we're doing? What we did?
Yeah, so we knew it was coming. I recently just purchased a nice set of these the Lincoln Electric Garage Pack, which is their TIG 200 square wave TIG unit, as well as the MP210 MIG unit. And I'm still playing around with TIG and still kind of learning it. So hey, I'm with the master here, right? Isn't that right, Jim? The master
Thinks it's a slight over-exaggeration of the facts.
I'm here with the master. Okay. So anyway, I was going to take the opportunity to come down here and just play around with this, because I'm getting a lot better with my TIG welding, but I've still got a lot to learn. And anyway, we're playing around with that some today.
Yeah, we melted some metal.
Yeah.
And melted some more metal.
Yep.
And
it melts metal really well.
We like AVE says, we wrangled some angry pixies.
Yeah.
And hey guys, let us know if you're having any problems hearing us. It's about like 103 degrees heat index here, and so we have the shop fan on, and if it's too loud, we apologize. We'll go turn it off, but it makes it from unbearable to just slightly above bearable to be in here. So if you guys are having a hard time hearing it, please let us know. We just thought we'd kind of go live, give everybody a chance to say hi to Keith, because Keith isn't live a lot of times because of the way his channel's kind of set up, at least right now. That might be...
Yeah, so I've been really wanting to kind of play around with some of the live feed stuff, but I've got some technical difficulties, I guess you say, with internet connection in the shop and so
Thanks,
forth.
Mike.
But anyway, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do this kind of soon.
So what I thought we'd do is, you guys know, whenever I see something that I think is cool that a lot of folks don't get a chance to see, I try to pop it up on the channel, and this kind of gives everyone a chance to, hey, if they want to ask Uncle Keith a question, man, just jump in there and type it on board. Realize there's a slight delay. So it sounds like you're in the wind. Robert Oswald. Robert, let me know if that helped any. Not exactly sure where it is. Hi, Keith, need a calculator from Bill Berry.
Calculator, oh, yeah, okay. I know what that's about.
Apparently it's an inside joke.
Yeah, something on Facebook.
So one other quick apology. Normally I use like a little phone holder handle thingy. What do the millennials call that? Oh, a selfie stick.
Selfie stick, yeah.
To hold the cell phone away, and somewhere between Oshkosh and home, some TSA guy probably gave it to his kids, so I got to get another one. I don't have one, so I got to hold the phone in my hand. Statesville, North Carolina, Mike Hale. Hey, Mike, congratulations on making it to the channel with us. We appreciate you spending a few minutes, man. We've just been hanging out.
I believe I've been to Statesville before, too.
Have you?
I have.
So we were talking a little bit today about your project coming up this weekend with the workshop, and just tell them about what's going on.
Yeah, so I've been really making a push this summer to kind of get the wood shop into my building finished, so that I can get stuff moved in there and start really utilizing that space. And all that's really left to do is some work up in the higher part, the part that's up in the clear story area, and I need to get the walls put in, do some trim work up there. So renting a scissor lift this weekend to get that done, and I got a couple guys going to come over and kind of help me out with it. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we're going to be able to kind of get that area. I won't say it'll be 100% done, but it'll be done enough that we can start moving some things in there, which I'm really excited about.
Cool. That's fun to always get that project like you're right at the end of it. You can just see it, and you're like, I think I can.
Been right there on the edge now for a while now. And it's like we were going to do this. Was it 2 or 3 weekends ago, and my daughter had to move. She's in college and had to move out of one place and into another, and the only time we could do it was when I had everything scheduled, and so I had to postpone it and trying to redo it. But hey, we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done.
So So Keith and I think, are like the only two that I know of that I follow. Not that there's not more out there. Southeastern YouTubers now that Dale Derry has decided to move to the other side of the world.
Exactly. He's moved to
well, there's Adam.
Yeah, Adam.
So most people that aren't familiar with the geography of Florida. So I'm in Central Florida, just the western side of Central Florida. Keith is in South Central Georgia. And it's much closer for me to go see Keith in South Central Georgia than it is for me to go see Adam Booth. Adam Booth is like, what, 8 hours from here at least?
From here, yeah. So, and for me, it's probably about the same distance from to down here where you're at to over in Pensacola.
Yeah. So
it's good 4 to 5 hour drive for me to go to either one of your guys' place. But you don't think of Florida as being that big of a state, but it's kind of an odd-shaped state. You can't just go in a straight line, or you're going to cross the Gulf of Mexico, particularly the Pensacola, because it's all the way on the far edge.
You said something's going on here.
Something's going on here.
Can everybody see? I got a message that the phone is buffed. Hey, Mike, is it back? Can you guys hear us? Apologize. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. We can't see that from our end. We
it all looks great on this side.
Yeah, everything looks good here.
Except the guy on the left.
Really. In my shop, nonetheless, right? So, I don't know where we dropped off, but you were saying about moving and
yeah, so we're going to hopefully get the shop kind of finished up this weekend, and maybe the next couple of weeks we can start moving some woodworking machinery in.
And so what some people don't know, if I did a shop tour video of Keith's shop, a live shop tour video. When you watch most of his videos, you only see half of his shop. There's a whole nother wood shop that it's part of the building, but it's connected. So that's the part that you've been working on getting that done.
Exactly.
And then you got some equipment out at the museum and stuff, right?
I actually got some equipment at my house. Some of it's in my garage. Some of it's up in a storage building. We got a little detached garage out there that I used to shoot videos in, and I got some stuff at the museum, and I got some stuff in some friend's house. And I got stuff scattered all over the place, but I've actually got a pretty complete woodworking setup that I've had for years, but I haven't really had it where I can use it now in probably 6 or 7 years. So I'm really anxious to get it all back out there where I can use it again.
So Mike, or any of you guys that are out there watching, comment, let us know if the stream still looks okay. We cannot see it from our end. We apologize for that, but I'm doing this from my cell phone because doing it from a computer is a real pain in the butt. And we've had a lightning strike to the shop a couple weeks ago. We've had some internet issues, so I think they're resolved, but we're not 100% sure. It looks on our end like it's good. Thank you, Dick. Dick Morgan. Thank you, Dick. Just let us know if we drop off. We can, even though the video drops off, a lot of times the connection's good enough that if you put script, we can see it. So on the Do-Right Fabrication channel, we got a video that's rendering right now. We'll call it an experiment for lack of a better things. Brace the phone. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm kind of reaching far away. You know what? Let's slide the welder over here and brace it against the welder.
Square wave welder and phone holder all combined.
Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Huh? How can you go wrong? All right, let's see if we can.
It looks like it was.
Hey, Lake City.
Look at there.
Look at that, huh? Yeah, I like it. Get my hat nice and straight now. So, same
barber. Yeah.
Thanks, Rimbozo. Yeah, same barber. You know, real men aren't afraid to shave their heads. There's no comb overs here. Thanks, Rex. So there's a video rendering right now on the Do-Right Fabrication YouTube channel. I hope it'll either be up today or tomorrow. Video is going to be in a little experiment we're doing here in the shop. I'll give you a little brief rundown of it. Making some blades, homemade mower blades, and the science. Show them the old blade.
Oh, okay.
Show them the old blade.
Yeah.
So, Florida's very sandy. This blade is a 1/4 inch thick. It's 21.5 inches long. That's after 5 lawn cuttings. $100 for a set of blades.
Yeah, the sand. I got the same problem in South Georgia where I'm at. The sand is just an absolute murder on these lawnmowers, and
It eats them alive.
Eat up the blades just left and right, but it'll also eat up your deck if you're not careful.
Well, I'm lucky. I use a finish mower behind the tractor, so
Yeah.
it's a lot heavier. It hasn't eaten that up yet. But so the video is going to be, it's going to be a multi-part video, and what I'm looking for folks to do is give us your experience. You know, I don't know how, I know how to make things, but I don't know how to make a set of lawnmower blades. I've never made them before. So I made a set, and thank you, Mike. Rambozo hard facing won't work. It's not the cutting edge that wears out, it's the actual back of the blade, and you would have to put so much hard facing on it. Hard facing is pretty expensive, that you would way outweigh the cost of the blade. 3 blades are roughly $100 with shipping. So I was trying to figure a more cost-effective way to do that, and I think I may have found it. We've got some tweaking and fine-tuning to do, but that's part of the science experiment and the journey, learning what makes the blade work, not work, and we'll take you along for the ride. I will tell you, I was pleasantly surprised at how well what I did worked. There is some refinements, so hang out, watch the video. Please be sure to comment, man. We like comments, especially if you're nice. If you're not nice, well,
Can't say nothing
delete.
nice. Say nothing at all.
Yeah, your mama told you, if you ain't got something nice to say, don't say anything at all. So we enjoy criticism that's properly placed, because realize we do this because we like to do it, not because we make any money at it. We were talking about that earlier too.
Yeah.
Let's just say YouTube's getting rich and YouTube creators are getting poorer. But we definitely enjoy doing it. We enjoy talking to you guys. When you put the comments in, when you're on the screen, we like hearing from you guys, stuff you want to see. Is there anything you want to see out of the channel here for me or for Keith? Now's your time, man. I mean,
I mentioned what we're going to be doing, so I got a pretty cool video coming out Friday. Got it all shot. I haven't edited it yet. I'll do that when I get back home. But we've been working on a steam pipe that goes in a steam locomotive out at the Georgia Museum of Agriculture. And I got some repairs to do to it. We started on that project, and I'm going to probably be trying to finish that work up next week. But over the weekend, I had a gentleman from down here in Tampa, Florida, that offered to come up and brought a 3D scanner and was able to actually scan the original steam pipe. So I've been working with a guy that does CAD work for me, Charles Marlin, and he had drawn up a pretty dang accurate 3D model of the part in SolidWorks without actually having it in front of me, just with me sitting in pictures and sitting in measurements and what have you, but it wasn't an exact copy of the original. Ultimately, we're going to get a new steam pipe cast out of cast iron to replace the one that's broken right now, and in the meantime, I'm just going to do some repair work to get it going. But anyway, this gentleman came up with about $100,000 piece of hardware to do the 3D scanning, and we actually scanned that part into the computer, and now we've got an exact copy of it that we can use to tweak our SolidWorks model. And we will probably still, technically we could just use a 3D scan, but we're going to clean it up and basically make a new drawing. And
so
that will end up going into a pattern design to make a new part.
if you guys haven't watched it on his channel, he's got a video on actually taking it out of the front of the locomotive. And what makes this part very unique is it's like an S-curvy,
Yeah, there's
snaky.
hardly a straight piece on it.
I don't think there's any straight
The
piece.
flanges are the only places that are straight.
Yeah, it's a very, very difficult part to make. So it's pretty interesting how the computer can render that part, and then they can actually cast it from that. It's going to be an interesting series to watch, for sure.
He came out, and you know, once he got it set up, it took a little while to set everything up and to calibrate the system, and had to acclimate to the room, which, you know, all that probably took about an hour. But once it was going, the total time to scan that part, it was about 7 or 8 minutes. I mean, and the detail and accuracy on there was just unbelievable. In fact,
3,000, right?
3,000ths of an inch error was that 0.08 millimeters, I think is what it was, and
It's pretty impressive.
and I mean, you can see the imperfections in the casting. I mean, it's really just unbelievable what it was able to create.
So for those of you that may not know, Uncle Keith has stepped into the 21st century here. He has an Instagram account. Those you may not know, to follow him on Instagram. You want to tell him your...
Yeah, so just Vintage Machinery. If you search that, and And I also do Facebook, but I'm really trying on my Instagram to keep it more, you know.
I've been working on that for a while.
A lot of people have, but to keep it more, you know, machinery and, you know, shop-related content is pretty much all I'm putting up on the Instagram.
You know, and I like Instagram a lot better because it's really not all the advertisements and garbage. It's kind of like, here's a cool picture of something I made or something I'm working on or something I saw. It's related to machinery, a brief description, and that's it. There's no advertising, nothing political, nothing, you know, to make you want to turn the thing off. It's just basically cool pictures of cool stuff. So that's why I've enjoyed the Instagram world a lot better. Plus, there's just a large community of makers and builders out there, and once you kind of start to learn who they are, you'll start to get connected with the rest of them, and you can just, man, it's just neat stuff. Some of the stuff people make is amazing to me. I mean, I get inspired by it. I'm like, oh, I could do that, and I could take this and I could add it to this, and then it starts making me start thinking about stuff. If you don't follow me yet, it's Do Right Builder on Instagram. Do Right Fabrication was already taken or borrowed or something, so we couldn't use that, but it's Do Right Builder. Follow us on Instagram. I try throughout the week.
I actually registered that to Do Right Fab.
Now you try to lease it to me, right?
Yeah, we can work out a deal.
Right.
So.
Wrong. So, you know, we've been hanging out here. We wanted to give everybody kind of an opportunity to say hi. If you got any questions, talk about what's kind of been going on. Really, hold on. I know it's going to be a little shaky, but stand by. The shop is basically the same. That thing there is just a light for my cameras. That's my camera setup. Those are, I gotta go backwards. Those are two LCD monitors. And then there's an arm right there and an arm right that way that's got GoPros on it. And that's how I basically film everything, or a large majority of stuff. So we started the bandsaw project, and unfortunately the camera decided to lose all of the important video. So I'm not sure I've got like all the side shots, but none of the forward shots of the video. So I don't know how I'm going to make that work, because the work's already done, and I don't fake anything for camera. Something I'll take it.